Good morning and welcome back to 10-Minute English Cafe. It is Friday, July 10th, 2026.
Happy Friday! My brain is already in weekend mode, but my coffee is trying to keep me professional. Same here. And today we are talking about food ideas that have to meet real life. That sounds like my entire grocery basket. Great plan in the store, strange plan at home.
That gives us today's keyword. Today's keyword is land, spelled L-A-N-D.
Nice. It feels practical. An idea can sound amazing, but then it has to land somewhere.
Exactly. In English, land can mean to arrive safely, but it can also mean that an idea, joke, product, or concept succeeds with people. So today is not just about food. It is about whether the food idea actually lands. First, a former pawn shop on Melrose becomes a star-studded sports bar restaurant. Old pawn shop to luxury sports bar. That's a big costume change. Then, an irreverent pizza spot in Flatiron loses momentum. A pizza idea that maybe got attention but didn't fully land. And finally, Food and Wine looks at snack trends expected on grocery store shelves in 2026. The shelf is where ideas stop being pitch decks and become, do I put this in my cart? Before we start, if you're new here, we turn real news into natural English conversation every day, with useful words for food, business, shopping, and the tiny decisions people make with their money. If this helps your listening practice, please subscribe and spend 10 minutes with us. Let's see which ideas land. Our first story starts with the physical transformation.
I love those. A building changes jobs.
Eater LA reported that a former pawn shop on Melrose has become a sports bar restaurant called Pawn Shop. Keeping the old idea in the name is smart. It says, yes, this place has a past. The local evidence says the venue is 7,808 square feet. That is not a little corner bar. That is a full event ecosystem. It also lists 53 televisions, 2 video walls, and 7 private suites. 53 televisions sounds like the building is saying, you will not miss the game. Exactly. The story frames it around World Cup timing, so the business idea is connected to a big sports moment. That helps the concept land. People already want a place to gather. Another useful phrase here is star-studded. It means connected with many famous or high-profile people. Like a sports bar wearing sunglasses indoors. The menu is connected with an award-winning chef, and the backing includes a famous business figure. So it's not only screens and snacks, it's trying to signal quality. Right. The phrase luxury sports bar is interesting because sports bars are often casual. Usually I picture sticky tables, loud friends, and one person yelling at a referee who can't hear them. This version seems to upgrade that experience into a hospitality product. Upgrade is the key word. Same basic need, watching sports together, but with more design and service. One quote says, they're building a sports bar that the people of the city deserve. That line is doing business work. It says, this is not random. This is for a city and a crowd. So for English learners, listen to former, star-studded, luxury, and upgrade. And the bigger question is simple. Can an old pawn shop land as the place people choose for a huge match? That's the real test. If people remember the screens, the food, and the feeling, then the idea landed. Our second story moves from a big venue to a smaller restaurant business lesson. Pizza lesson. I am listening with full respect. Eater NY reported that an irreverent pizza spot in Flatiron lost momentum. Irreverent is a great word. It means playful, bold, and not too respectful of the usual rules. Exactly. The headline says, the spot falls flat. That phrase hurts a little. It sounds like a joke that nobody laughs at. That is the useful meaning. If something falls flat, it fails to impress, or it does not get the reaction people hoped for.
So the pizza might have had a strong personality, but personality alone was not enough.
That's the supported business angle here. A distinctive concept can attract attention, but attention is not the same as durable demand.
Durable demand is what happens when people come back after the first curious visit.
Right. Restaurant turnover means restaurants opening and closing, or concepts changing quickly.
In a busy city, that must be brutal. Your idea has to land fast, but also keep landing next month.
Good way to put it. A catchy concept can make people stop scrolling.
But repeat customers are the receipt test.
You mean whether the receipt happens twice?
Yes, did someone enjoy it enough to pay again, not just post about it once?
That is a very cafe-friendly metric.
I trust my own second purchase more than my first reaction.
We should be careful not to add details beyond the confirmed local evidence here.
Right. The safe lesson is about the gap between novelty and staying power.
Exactly. Novelty means newness. Staying power means the ability to last.
A restaurant needs both. New enough to get noticed, steady enough to become someone's habit.
That's why falls flat is such a strong headline phrase.
It's short, visual, and a little painful.
For learners, try this sentence. The concept got attention, but it didn't fully land. That works for pizza, apps, outfits, and my attempt to organize my desk. Our third story moves from restaurants to the grocery aisle.
The aisle is where my confident meal plan becomes 3 snacks and a sparkling water.
Food and Wine organized major snack trends expected on grocery store shelves in 2026.
Grocery store shelves is such a useful phrase. It means the actual shelves where people see products.
Exactly. This is not only about snacks as food, it is also about consumer packaged goods.
Packaged products that regular shoppers can buy and take home.
The local evidence frames health orientation, texture, and limited time appeal as product development angles.
I like that. It sounds like companies are asking, what will make someone reach out and grab this bag?
Health orientation means the product is designed to feel connected to wellness or better choices.
Like the package quietly saying, I'm fun, but I'm also trying to be responsible.
Texture is another angle. Crunchy, chewy, crispy, creamy. Those words shape expectation before someone tastes anything.
Texture absolutely sells snacks. Sometimes I want a flavor, but sometimes I just want a very specific crunch. Limited time appeal means the product feels special because it may not be available forever. That one gets me. My cart hears limited time and suddenly loses discipline.
This is where the word land becomes very concrete.
The idea has to land on the shelf, then land in the shopper's hand, then land as a repeat purchase.
Nicely said. A trend is not real just because a company names it.
It becomes real when people actually choose it on a normal Tuesday.
And the shelf is a public test. Products sit next to many alternatives.
That's stressful. Your snack is competing with price, habit, hunger, and someone's mood after work.
For English learners, the phrases to remember are grocery store shelves, consumer packaged goods, texture, and limited time appeal. Also, this product landed with shoppers is a useful sentence. It means shoppers accepted it or responded well to it. And if it doesn't land, it quietly disappears from the shelf. Today, we followed 3 food ideas from concept to reality.
A pawn shop became a sports bar, a bold pizza idea struggled, and snack trends walked into the grocery aisle.
And our keyword was land.
Take it with you. A good idea still has to land with real people.
That means people choose it, return to it, or remember it when they have other options.
My favorite lesson is that attention is only the first door.
Exactly. The second door is habit.
That is where the receipt, the second visit, or the repeat snack purchase matters.
So here is today's question for our listeners.
Which idea do you think lands best?
Option A, the former pawn shop becoming a luxury sports bar.
Option B, the pizza story because failure teaches the clearest business lesson.
Option C, the snack trends because grocery shelves show what people actually buy.
Tell us your answer in the comments, A, B, or C.
If you enjoyed today's cafe conversation, please like the video and subscribe.
Have a calm Friday and may your weekend snack choices land beautifully.
See you tomorrow.
Bye!